More FPL. Welcome to my Gameweek16 preview, where I discuss captains and transfer tips. Mo Salah is the informed player in the league and my number one pick for captaincy this week. He got 2 goals and an assist against Newcastle to make it 9 goals and 4 assists in 7 matches. He's been an ever-present this season as an incredible 13 goals and 8 assists in 14 matches. He played 90 minutes in the Champions League, but I expect him to start again this weekend. With the Everton game postponed last weekend, he had a full week's rest between European fixtures. He faces Fulham this week, who sit firmly mid-table with 23 points from 15 games. They have a decent defensive record, conceding 20, so just under 1.5 per match, on average. But Liverpool had the third best attack in the league, scoring an average of just over 2 per match. I'm backing them to get at least a couple here, and for Salah to be heavily involved, given his form. Cole Palmer is also a man in form as my number 2 pick for captaincy this week. He got 2 goals and an assist against Spurs to make it 4 goals and 2 assists in 3 matches. He's still only behind Mo Salah for overall points, with 11 goals and 7 assists. Chelsea are in Conference League action on Thursday, but Palmer doesn't tend to feature in that. He faces Brentford, who sit just in the top half of the league, with 23 points from 15 games. They've not been great defensively though, conceding 28 goals, so an average of almost 2 per match. Chelsea had the best attack in the league, scoring 35 goals, so an average of over 2 per game. I'm expecting a comfortable Chelsea win here, and 1 or 2 returns for Palmer. He's blanked a couple of times in a row, but Bukayo Saka is still my number 3 pick for captaincy this week. Before the blanks though, he got 18 and 13 points, so he's definitely capable of a big haul. Overall, he's third top point scorer midfielder with 5 goals and 11 assists in 14 starts. He faces Everton this week, who sit just outside relegation with 14 points from 14 games. They've been okay defensively, conceding 21 goals, which is an average of 1.5 per match. They kept a clean sheet against Wolves, but were humbled 4-0 by Man United before that. Saka played the full 90 minutes in midweek, but I expect him to start in the league, as always. Scoring 2 goals will also give him a bit of confidence going into the weekend. I think we'll get back him on the points here, and he's certainly capable of getting a couple of returns. More FPL. William Saliba is now the 7th top point scoring defender and only 10 points off top scorer Van Dijk. As well as 2 clean sheets in his last 4 matches, he's also scored in his last 2 games. He usually gets a couple of goals per season, so wouldn't necessarily be expecting that every week. Having said that though, Arsenal do look very dangerous from every corner at the moment. The next few fixtures look inviting for more clean sheets before topping up a bit afterwards. With a 6.2 million defender though, you should be really playing them every week, regardless. I still prefer Gabriel when fit, but a double up in defence could be a decent shout going forward. Some managers have even tripled up with Raya, but that's too much for me, as I prefer to own Saka. Arsenal already have 1 clean sheet every 3 matches so far, and I'm expecting that to improve going forward. Alexander Isak got another goal last week to make an 8 top point scoring forward. He's got 2 goals and an assist in 2 matches since coming off injured against Crystal Palace. He has 6 goals and 3 assists in 13 starts so far, so a decent return, but not amazing for his price. The next fixtures against Leicester and Ipswich look inviting for big hauls before they toughen up a bit. Then the run from Gameweek 21 to 24 looks good again, so it's decent long term. Callum Wilson's fit, but it seems as though Isak is the clear first choice up front for Newcastle. I see him as a good buy, but I actually prefer Nicholas Jackson for his price though, with Chelsea's fixtures. Or if you need to save a bit of money, Joao Pedro is a good option with great long-term fixtures. 3 goals and 3 assists in 5 games make Enzo Fernandez one of the 4 midfielders in the league. He's still some way down the list overall, but is top for those at 5 million or under. He started the last 4 matches after only making the bench the 4 before that. You'd expect him to keep his place though, with both his and Chelsea's form in that time. Chelsea have a great fixture run, especially the next 7, so he could continue his fine form. They also have the best attack in the league so far, averaging over 2 goals per match. I see him as comfortably the best budget midfield option for your 4th or 5th slot at the moment. I'm very tempted by the triple up with Palmer, Jackson and Enzo for this run. Thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe and turn on notifications for more FPL content every week. More FPL.